Okay, what is up, y'all? So we're gonna be going over a trade recap today. So today I actually took two trades, one of which I alerted to the Discord, and the other one I did not. So let's start off with the one I alerted, or the one I didn't alert actually. So I did not alert these calls on Palantir. So let's actually look over here on the left side. This is our daily time frame, and on the right side it's our 5 minute time frame. So if we look at the daily time frame, we see this right here, right? So let me remove this. This so here we have this consolidation pattern that essentially we're just following this like resistance right here. So essentially you could even mark it out here and see that we have some sort of resistance right there. Um, and so zooming in a little bit closer, we have this like base that we're forming, and so the idea is to break out of it and catch the breakout, targeting this right here at like 138, 139, all the way to like 162, and obviously all-time highs, right? But as you can see today, we just ended up putting in a wick and then coming back down, right? So let me walk you guys through how I took this trade and why, right? So essentially we have this base, we're getting above the EMAs, right? And when you want to take a breakout, the idea is to take a breakout above a level, right? So we have previous day high here, which is a really strong level, as well as previous day low. And so what you want to do is wait for like market open and then get in when we have a 5 minute candle close above it, right? So that's what I did. I was waiting, market open here. We had this 5 minute candle up, one, two, another one. We got that 5 minute candle close above, and I entered here. So let me go back a little bit and bring back the tool. There you go. So I entered there, right here, and what happened? Immediately, 5 minutes in, I got stopped out. So right here, I was looking back. I asked a couple people and got their feedback on it, and essentially, I see what they see. It was we ran into a lot of resistance. So let me bring back this right here. We have this resistance here. Essentially, you have all these wicks stacked up here, and you can see we just are in resistance. We come up, reject, push up, reject, push up, reject, reject, reject. So here, most likely we are gonna reject as well. So that's something I should have been uh, cautious about, and so I should have just been patient and waited, right? Like as I said in my journal, which I post for free in the Discord, I said here on PLTR, it was an easy loss because we made a strong move. So the three consecutive green candles here, one, two, three. We had that three consecutive candles into an area of resistance, which are the stacked wicks, and it's just a bad market environment as well, meaning like the indexes are uh, pretty much chopping. They don't have a real structure, no real like direction. So I could have just stayed hands off on that, right? So that was on me. I lost around 25%. You can see here I lost around 25%, so $51. However, then while I was in that trade, I was looking at these other trades. I was looking at SPY and QQQ, and QQQ was rejecting off this 50 EMA on the daily time frame. So right here, well, you see how we wicked into it and we rejected, right? So SPY, same thing. However, it was doing that with the 10 daily EMA. So what I did was I was waiting, and here you can see we have this right here, right? That's the EMA right there. So it's like around that level. So it's like somewhere around here. And so what do? We push up, market open. We basically get above this previous day high, right? So you would think, okay, we're breaking out. But keep in mind, we are still below the 10 EMA, and we are just slowly getting above the 20 EMA on the daily time frame. So just want to wait, be patient. And what do? Strong candle up, 5 minute candle close above, like previous day high. Normally you'd take a breakout, but I was patient. Saw that we were rejecting off this 10 EMA right here as we were tapping into it. So what I do, I waited for this next candle, and you can see here, right? This candle never broke above that little high that I made for like like today's high. So it didn't have enough strength, right? And then what happens? We have this red candle that essentially wicks it, kind of, you could say sweeps it, basically taps resistance, taps that 10 EMA on the daily, and rejects. So what do? I Once I see that strong rejection, I get in off momentum, and uh, I basically target these lows, right? So I target this low of day, which is as my first TP, and then I target this 10 EMA as on the 5 minute time frame for my second TP, and then my third TP, I was just kind of gauging on what the market was doing. I saw that we were, in a sense, already filling this halfway of the gap. So you can see here we were filling this halfway, so I didn't really want to hold too much longer, given that, okay, we're already halfway in that gap. We can either continue lower or bounce up and like see some sort of like uh, coming back to equilibrium off this like low. So coming back up here to around this 0.5 level. So I essentially just played it safe and took my profits there. As you can see, this one I did alert into the Discord right here. We have trade alerts. We have right here. So let's put it here. We have puts at 651. I got in around 747.95, which is right here, 747.95, and I essentially alerted it that 70% at 652. So almost instantly we like got this pushed down 100% at 655, and then trimmed fully out, securing profits, and that was that trade. So yeah, everything in the Discord. Let me know if you guys want it.